I will talk to you about 5 things I wish I knew before I started freelancing. I found a great article by Emily, Melling, and Renee Fleck, and I'll also add my thoughts and personal experience to this great advice in this article. You can find it in the description below. Number 1, getting clients is a numbers game. In particular, when I started out, I was really concerned about this because now I have to work for myself and have the role of making the calls and handling the marketing, and that was a little bit scary. Cold emailing, it's also a numbers game. The more you do it, it's more likely that you will get a reply. And also get to know other brands. Chat about projects you're working on. That can turn into something better. Number 2, communication over beauty. If you look at the work of famous designers you might admire, it's almost a guarantee that they prioritize visual communication over main aesthetics of the design. They find the best way to explain an idea and create a connection between the brand and the customer and distill values into visual work for business. They don't set out purely on the design as something that looks trendy. Their awesome style is almost byproduct of wanting to communicate a message successfully. Number 3, invest in your skills and creativity. One thing I wish I did as soon as I finished college is to start reading about graphic design, learn how to properly use the software. Practical software skills will help you speed your workflow and more freedom in execution. In other words, it allows you to focus more into the creative side of things without worrying too much on how to get there. Sometimes it happens that you have an idea and you don't know how to execute it, and it becomes a problem. Also, let me share with you the best books that I used to learn graphic design. Thinking with Type, How to Be a Graphic Designer Without Losing Your Soul, Grid Systems, Interaction of Color, Pretty Much Everything by Aaron Draplin, and Designing Brand Identity. These books helped me take my design skills to the next level, and it helped me understand how to deal with designs with a different approach. I don't want to leave out one of the best courses that I took, and it's all the Aaron Draplin courses in Skillshare are worth watching. Those are really great. Number 4, and this one is really important, know the value of your creative work. Just to be aware of the value of your creative work and charge based on how your work will benefit a brand or a business depending on the profits. In other words, you charge the client, not the design. The bigger the client, the more expensive the work because you're going to generate more profit to that client with your design. One great quote that they add to this article is the following: creative work that follows a brief and successfully communicates with a target audience, it's incredibly valuable. What they mean by that is like creative work that thoroughly follows a brief and successfully communicates the target audience, it's incredibly important. It grabs the attention of the right people. It helps strengthen the personal connection to a brand, communicates essential information, for example, price, quality, benefits, and this helps the business grow, either directly through the increase of sales or a boost of people discovering and talking about the brand offline. This is hard to put into words. It's also something that I think most freelancers are constantly working on, including me. I'm learning that being aware of how valuable your work can be is the first step to get those bigger clients. Number 5, lean on your creative community. Freelance design is a big job, and knowing someone who has your back is a godsend. If you know anyone in the freelance design industry, try to reach out to them. If you have people that you admire in social media, try to send them a message. Chances are they will be up for a chat and sharing some advice, perhaps even message few people who are local to you and suggest a coffee. A little advice goes a long way. They also add this wonderful quote from Anthony Burrell: work hard and be nice to people. I think this perfectly applies to freelance work. But now is your turn. Have you been thinking about freelancing? Any advice that you would like to share? Put that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.